All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and now it's time for the Whiting-Robertsdale Chamber of Commerce show right here on WJOB, 1230 AM, 104.7 FM, part of the Community Programming Initiative. This is actually the longest running continuous show on WJOB for the Community Programming Initiative. And I'm glad to be the host, but I'm going to go right to the calls because we had a little bit of a mix-up on schedule this morning. And Sarah Creel, the Special Events Coordinator for the City of Whiting, has been patiently waiting, so we want to go right to Sarah. Good morning, Sarah. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Great, great. Well, welcome to the Chamber of Commerce Show and WJOB. And, of course, you're the Special Events Coordinator for the City of Whiting. And there is a lot of really great stuff going on this weekend in Whiting, Indiana. So you want to talk about it?
Yeah. So this weekend is all the Whiting festivities in downtown Whiting. So on Friday, we have the Illuminated Christmas Parade, which has been going on for quite some years now. It will start at the corner of Davis and 119th Street, and it comes all the way down 119th Street. And this year, it will be ending at Shrog Avenue. And then before the parade, you can come to Sheridan Plaza and check out, we have a live ice sculpting happening this year that will be going on from 5 to 7. They're going to be sculpting a Santa and Mrs. Claus out of 2 blocks of ice for us. And then on Saturday, you can come back to Sheridan Plaza. We have live reindeer with Santa's Little Helper from 11 to 1.
Wow, fantastic. Just fantastic events. And we're going to talk some more actually this morning. We've got Joe here and Joel from Mindbenders. We're going to talk about some of the other activities going on. But again, the parade is 7 p.m. this Friday evening. It is from Davis Avenue to Shrog on 119th Street. It's the Illuminated holiday parade. These are floats that are brought in from all over. I believe they come in from as far as Wisconsin, right? And it is just a fantastic parade. The streets are packed. Lots of things to do and see. That parade is sponsored by the City of Whiting. And then earlier on Friday afternoon, give the times again for the ice sculpting, because ice sculpting is amazing. Not only to see the results, but to see them do it in action. So give more information about that.
Yeah, it's at Sheridan Plaza from 5 to 7, right before the parade. So you can get your spot for the parade, watch the ice sculpting, and then, the parade starts at 7.
And then don't forget the reindeer, the live reindeer are Saturday at what time?
11 to 1.
11 to 1, and again at Sheridan Plaza, right?
Yes, and then also I want to point out that Whiting Beach is open that day for lunch because of the reindeer. So they're open from 11 to 2, so you can go see the reindeer and then walk across the street and have some lunch. And then also the Hoosier Theater is playing Christmas classic movies all weekend as well.
Yeah, we're going to talk a little bit about the Hoosier Theater in just a minute, so that's great. And Sarah, by the way, just a programming note for listeners and viewers, the Morning Call Friday edition this Friday. So I'm going to be hosting this Friday starting at 6 a.m. So, Sarah, I know things were a little bit rushed this morning, and I know how busy you are on Friday, but I'm going to ask you a favor to call in again on Friday to give the rundown one last time, if you don't mind.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Thank you so much. Sarah Creel, the Special Events Coordinator of the City of Whiting. Thanks so much for calling in. All right. With that, let's go to the rest of the Chamber show, and we usually start off. We've got Joel Bender here from Mindbenders, and I know that we've got lots of callers and lots of listeners that are very familiar with Mindbenders, but we always start off with our announcements. So, Joe, take it away.
All right, Tom. Thanks for having me on again this morning. So first on the docket here, we got Winter Vibes, a Whiting High School art exhibit, which will be on Friday, December 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Studio 659. This will allow Whiting High School students to showcase some of their winter-themed artwork. On Saturday, December 6th, at Studio 659, we have the Holiday Kids Craft event from 11:30 to 1 p.m. So kids will be making snowman, gnome ornaments, treats will be served. If you have little ones at home, this will be a fun activity to get them out of the house and enjoy some of the holiday festivities that's around Christmas here. On Sunday, December 7th, we have Lessons and Carols, Christmas concert with the Whiting Park Symphony Orchestra, and this will be held at St. John the Baptist Catholic Church on Sunday, December 7th at 4 p.m.
Man, with the parade and everything else going on, it's like a Hallmark. If you want to be in a Hallmark movie this weekend,
absolutely.
The parade, the Hoosier Theater, ice
Yeah,
sculpting,
yeah.
and Kris Kringle Market, everything going
We're
on.
going to get to the Hoosier Theater in just a minute. But
Yeah, for a little city, Whiting does Christmas big.
yes, it does.
On Thursday, December 11th, kind of tuning off the Christmas theme here, we got the Whiting-Robertsdale Crime Watch meeting and Christmas party. Thursday,
There's Christmas.
I missed the Christmas party before my
there you go.
prelude.
The Grinch is at the Crime Watch.
Right.
This will be held at 6:30 p.m. at Calumet College, room 200. On Saturday, December 13th, we have a holiday pop-up market at Studio 659 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. And then I think you had something on the 13th as well,
we are
right?
doing the Hot Cocoa Spot It tour this weekend, where you're going to visit all the businesses. It's a free tour. You'll stop in. You'll get a little hot cocoa,
That's
hot
this
cider.
weekend.
Nope, that is
No,
the 13th.
That's the 13th. Okay.
That's the 13th.
Because you said this weekend. That's why. Okay, so you're talking that weekend. Okay.
Well, he was saying this weekend
Yes,
for
right,
the 13th. But you'll stop at different stores. You'll play a game of Spot It. You'll spot like a Christmas tree, a snowman. You'll just play a little game. It's family friendly. It's from 11 to 2. You get your map at Mindbenders and enjoy all the shopping and all the experience of Whiting.
Awesome. On Saturday, December 13th as well, from 10 to 12 p.m., we have the Paws and Claws photo event with Santa, and will be held at the Whiting Public Library. Also on December 13th, jam-packed day for the city of Whiting here, we have the Whiting Knights of Columbus Charity Night. So it'll be from 7 to 11 at the Whiting Knights, $10 entry fee, food, draft beer, and $4 mixed drinks, pool tabs, basket raffles, dancing, and more.
And I'm pretty sure I'm going to be working that, folks. So I'll see you at the Knights of Columbus Charity Night.
On Saturday, December 20th, we have the Arts Alive annual ethnic cookie sale from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., and that is at 1413 119th Street. I know I've mentioned Studio 659 a couple of times, but for those at home who haven't been there, 1413 119th Street. Spooky Holiday Traditions and Folklore at Whiting Public Library, 2 p.m., hosted by Bob Anderson of Bob After Dark. And then on Sunday, December 21st, we have the annual Frosty Walk at the Lost Marsh. And this will be held at 7 p.m., and this is organized by the Whiting-Robertsdale Frosty. It's an annual winter walk to commemorate the winter solstice, and was inspired by Robert Frost's poem, Stopping by the Woods on a Snowy Evening.
Yes, and I know that walk quite well since my brother runs it and started it, and it's actually gotten some national acclaim over the years. So it's a fun evening, and I'll be reminding people about that as we get closer to it.
Awesome. And then we have on Thursday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, at the Whiting Knights of Columbus, we have the 10th annual pierogi drop, which starts at 8 p.m. Pierogi drops at midnight. It's a 10-foot illuminated pierogi, drop in about 50 feet with confetti and the ringing of the church bells. So I don't want to give too much away, but there's live entertainment, and it's just a good night to get out, enjoy some of the community, and ring in the new year with some good people.
And I've been to 9 of them, but I won't be at this one because it's the same day that my daughter gets married. So I'll miss this year's, and so will a lot of the committee that helps Andy Dybel put it on. Mylan and John Lavasco and Rick Mossels will all be tied up that night as well. So
Do they still
we'll all
do the
miss
fireworks
it.
for that too?
They'll still do fireworks.
Okay.
Won't be quite as good as the fireworks as normal because I of course set off the fireworks, but there will be fireworks.
If I'm not mistaken, didn't the pierogi drop win some sort of award recently?
It came in. It won an award from the Times in Northwest
Best
Indiana.
in the region.
Yes, best in the region. So yeah.
Awesome. Whiting Kris Kringle Market held at Whiting Family YMCA this weekend. December 5th through the 7th. So on Friday, it will be open from 4 to 9 p.m. On Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And Sunday, 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
So how many vendors? How many people are asking? How many vendors do we have?
Right now we have about 12, so ranging from food, craft. We also have some live performances by local choirs to ring in the Christmas spirit. We'll be selling hot chocolate, and then also on Saturday from 11 to 5 p.m. we have sleigh ride horses for $5 up and down 119th Street. So a nice little addition to the kickoff of Christmas weekend here. I know that's a hot ticket item.
Just a clarification. They're Percheron horses, but they're drawing a wagon. It's not a sleigh, so you can't have a sleigh. It's a wagon.
Okay.
So just because some people would think that it's a sleigh, and you don't want to have people complain that there was no sleigh, it's a wagon, folks. But it's a decorative wagon. We've had it there the last prior 2 years, and it's a lot of fun. And Jed, for example, he and Alexis and their granddaughter have been on it, and they said it was a great time, lots of fun. So it's a fun event. It does have where's the pickup point?
The pickup is going to be in the parking lot next to the YMCA, so the one adjacent to the Walgreens.
Okay. All right, very good. And so a little different on the route?
A little different on the route this year. That's something you're just going to have to show up and see for yourself.
Okay. All right. So let's just kind of recap some of the things that are going on, because there's so much going on this weekend. So on Friday, you've got the ice sculptures at Sheridan Plaza. That's being sponsored by the City of Whiting. You've got the next event, I would assume, would be there are there's free showings of Christmas cartoons at the Hoosier Theater starting at 5:30. It includes Frosty the Snowman and Charlie Brown Christmas, and that's a free event. That's at 5:30, folks, at the Hoosier Theater. And I'm going to go through their lineup because they've got a bunch of Christmas classics that they're going to be showing. But let's stick with Friday first. So after the showings at the Hoosier Theater, then we've got the parade at 7.
Parade's at 7.
On Saturday, you've got reindeer from 11 to 1 over at Sheridan Plaza. You have the Kris Kringle Market is open from what time again?
11 to 6.
11 to 6 over at the YMCA. The horse-drawn wagon rides begin at 11 o'clock and go till 5.
Yes, I'm sorry. The market's open from 9 a.m. to 6.
9 to 6. Okay, 9 to 6 on the market. 11 to 5 on the horse-drawn wagon rides. And that's on Saturday. And then on Sunday, the market is open again from what time?
On Sunday, the market is open from 12 p.m. to 5 p.m.
Okay, from 12 to 5 at the YMCA. And at 4 p.m., there is a showing of The Star, which is an animated Christmas classic that'll be at the Hoosier Theater, so that's at 4 p.m. There's a small fee for that. On the 13th at 4 p.m., I may as well finish their listing, How the Grinch Stole Christmas on the big screen at the Hoosier. On the 14th, there's A Christmas Carol, so that's Saturday and Sunday. There's a showing each day. And then on the 21st, It's a Wonderful Life, which people, including your mother, show up every year to watch a movie that I think most of us know all the lines to, but it's still a great movie. It's a classic. And so Frank Capra's classic movie, It's a Wonderful Life, that's the 21st at the Hoosier Theater. So there is all kinds of events going on. But there's also a lot of shopping in downtown Whiting. And we're privileged to have the owner of one of the best shops in downtown Whiting.
Oh, thank you.
Mindbenders. And a lot of listeners, a lot of viewers know Mindbenders. Trucker Mike was on this morning. Walt was on this morning. Mad Mac was on this morning. They've all called in, and they all visit your store. So tell people why they want to visit Mindbenders.
Mindbenders is a magical shopping experience.
A little closer on the mic.
Mindbenders is a magical shopping experience for your whole family. Something you're not going to outgrow. It's a toy store you're not going to outgrow We have something for everybody, whether it's engineering, sensory. There's gamers games, there's family games, there's party games, and then we get into, of course, different puzzles and brain teasers. But we start our brain games actually start at 2 years old, but we have early development, so from 0 all the way to when we have stuff for Alzheimer's. It's, when you're trying to use your brain a little bit, instead of watching TV or being on a computer, we have something for everybody.
But it's an atmosphere that I can't describe accurately. The atmosphere that you've created in the store. So Lynette has heard about your store. She hasn't been there yet, but she's going to try and get there this week because it's actually, people love the movie It's a Wonderful Life, for example. Joe, your mom loves it. I know that for a fact, okay? Because it creates this idyllic little town, right? And Bedford Falls, and everybody loves to imagine. When you step into Mindbenders, you're stepping almost into the set of It's a Wonderful Life. It is such a neat little store, packed with so many different items that appeals, as you said, to every age group you can imagine. And you've got games, you've got toys, you've got games for adults. And my kids are both adults, but I still always get them a present from Mindbenders because you have the best board games, according to my son, and my daughter always loves all the games that you have that can be played when she has company. So you just have something for everyone.
Yeah, we go to about 4 toy conventions a year to find the newest things coming out. And then when it comes out, they don't even get voted on to be Toy of the Year until the following year. But our gamers games, which your son loves,
Yes.
we go by Board Geek, and nothing we have is rated underneath a 7. So I don't know all those games, but I can guarantee that people around the world vote on these games, and these games are one of the top-rated games that we have, that are out there, and that's what we search out and find.
And listeners and viewers need to realize that Mindbenders has a selection that nobody else has. And
Absolutely.
just give an example. Over the years, I've come in and I've been looking for games that, I'll go online just to see if it's available elsewhere, and it's sold out everywhere. And I walk in and you're like, oh, yes, we have 2 copies left. And you always have, the hottest games, the newest games nobody else can find. You have them.
Absolutely. So we jumped ahead of the tariffs back in March, and we loaded up for our Christmas so we wouldn't be hit by that. What we do have is the games that when you come in, so people come in and say, my family really don't play games. They're on video games. Well, they only know what they know. If you come in and you don't have to read the directions, you come in, I'll play the game with you, teach it. Not every game's right for everybody, but I can find the right game for you and your family. So if you and your family come in, I'll definitely get them playing a game before they leave.
Yeah, and I mean, Joe, Joel's right about that. He'll play the game with you, right? You go in there, I mean, you walk down as executive director. Let's be honest with listeners and viewers. You've gone in there plenty of times and ended up playing a game, right?
You know what? It's a nice business trip.
It is. It is. It's just, it's fun. It's really, it's a great store. And it is a throwback to, again, whether you were deliberately trying to do it or not, it's the toy store that you would imagine that would exist in Mayberry. Okay. It's the toy story that again would exist in Bedford Falls. It is such a unique experience and atmosphere, and you've done a great job.
Thanks.
And
I the most rewarding part of it is you're watching families, children grow up, adults get older, but now they were customers, now they become our family. And that's what it's all about. I mean, I didn't know going into it that I would have this many more friends now and that are customers.
How many years have you been in business?
This will be our 10th Christmas. We've been in business 9 years, but this will be our 10th Christmas.
10 years.
But we've watched baby, people that were born now that their families 4 or 5 kids, and we've watching them grow up. And it's now a family tradition. Oh, we come here every year. They come from Wisconsin. They come from Indianapolis. Our tradition is to come to your store, and what they do is they'll make out their Christmas wish list. So you can come in and make a Christmas wish list, put it in Santa's mailbox. They'd go to dinner, lunch somewhere, and then they'll come back. One of the parents will come back, and they'll be able to get everything on their list, throw it in their trunk, before even the kids even know it, and it's a great Christmas because
And-
they're getting what they want.
And your store has that curb appeal. Okay, from the moment you pull up, it has that look that you would imagine for a toy store. Okay, for a game shop, it has that look, and you're not disappointed from the moment you walk in. And again, just be ready to play a game with Joel. He and Amy and everybody else are just so attentive, and it's just such a wonderful atmosphere to walk in there. It really is. It's an amazing
Well,
facility.
thank you.
And if you're looking for it, it's right across from City Hall. In fact, I've joked with Mayor Steve that you could literally roll down the stairs of City Hall, get a head start, and end up going through right to the front door.
We love being across from City Hall. We say we're in the heart of Whiting.
You are. So right across from Whiting City Hall, on the south side of the street. You can't miss it. Mind benders, give your hours.
So we are open every day, including Christmas Eve. So it's different hours. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're open 10:30 to 5. Thursday, Friday, 10:30 to 6:30. Saturday from 10 to 5. But we're a family store. If people are coming in, I'm not closing my door.
And you're going to be open after.
Oh
the
yeah,
parade.
we
This
special
Friday.
hours. Oh, you know what? One thing we did miss is the city of Whiting is having a window contest. So all the windows and the businesses downtown, they look phenomenal. Actually, we were watching a thing on Marshall Fields and how you go downtown to see the windows. And my wife took that idea, and I think she really nailed it this year with the background. And it's all Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, snowflakes falling down. It is amazing. But there's some really amazing
So go see
windows
the
out there.
windows of downtown Whiting. Absolutely.
Okay.
Thanks for pointing that one out. We forgot it. But the windows of downtown Whiting, certainly something to see. But your store is kind of the pinnacle of that experience.
Oh yeah, we want you to come in. We want you to feel the joy of the Christmas spirit, all year round. No matter what month you come in. You come in February, we're gonna make you have a good time.
There are some doctors from the University of Chicago that have found your store, and in fact, I saw one of them recently who said, "Yep, I know where I'm going to buy my Christmas gifts. It's that store over by you in downtown Whiting." So.
Actually, a couple doctors and therapists have come in, and we're teacher and parent recommended too. But with AI nowadays, you can get an answer for anything, but you cannot teach critical thinking. AI cannot teach critical thinking, where we have critical thinking games where it's problem solving, and you get that aha moment when you solve a puzzle or you win a game. You want to have that, but AI is not going to, when you're doing a math problem, you can put it in a calculator to tell you. But how did you get that number? How did you get that answer? AI is not teaching you that, but they'll give you the answer, but not how you got it.
But it's not just games too. You've got a selection of dolls, for example.
We have dolls. So our big thing right now is mini houses. The adults 14 and up are building these little mini houses, cafes, coffee shops, greenhouses. And I can't do it because I don't have the patience or the eyesight.
Those kits.
Oh,
yes.
the kits. They're bookends. There's so many models. There's wood models that have gears that are,
You have models. You have, and again, they're unique models. They're wood models.
Right.
You have Lego sets.
Lego.
I remember a few years ago, there was somebody that was looking for a Lego set, and I found it for them at your store. Nobody else had it, including the Lego store in downtown Chicago.
We bring it to stay ahead on the Legos. We bring in all the new stuff that just came out, and that's how we try to stay ahead of the big box. If when people come in for Legos, I do try to push them towards engineering stuff. Like we have solar robots, boxing robots, hydraulic. So, and those things, when you build it, you're not just building and putting it away. You're building it, taking it apart, rebuilding it. So you'll make 7, 8 different models, where in Lego you just build it and you're done. Where these things are all going to be teaching engineering, STEM.
Again, and it's an amazing store. Folks, they're open just about every day till Christmas. Okay, They are open Christmas Eve. I've been there
We're there
before on
Christmas
Christmas
Eve.
Eve for a last minute purchase.
We try to get out of there by 2, but
Yeah.
and a lot of men shoppers come in on Christmas Eve. Oh, I just starting my shopping.
In fact, I remember one year I was there for a last minute purchase, and I know somebody's dad who was actually there, if I remember correctly. So yes, you're right about that. Men do make last minute purchases, but it's a great store, and we're so proud to have you in downtown Whiting.
Thank you very much.
And again, folks, it's a store that you cannot miss. You got to go to. It's a must see. And this weekend, kind of the center of the universe for Christmas celebrations. It kicks off Friday with the ice sculptures, then the free cartoon movies at the Hoosier Theater, the parade, is the market on Friday or just Saturday and Sunday?
Friday from 4 to 9 p.m.
4 to 9 p.m. So the market, it's over at the YMCA this year. Don't look for the tent. It's at the YMCA. That's just a block off of off of 119th Street. The parade kicks off at 7 p.m. And then Saturday there is the reindeer. There's the horse and wagon rides. There's the market again. Sunday, there's the market. So there's all kinds of stuff going on this weekend in downtown Whiting. And as I said before, I'm going to be back here Friday morning. So Joe's going to give me his list. He doesn't know that yet. But he's going to give me his list because I'm going to go through all this Friday morning because the Morning Call Friday edition is this Friday. So tune in this Friday morning beginning at 6 a.m. And I would think that maybe we'll spend some time talking about redistricting. We didn't spend much time talking about it this morning, so love to hear your views and your comments. But until then, keep it tuned right here all day, all week to WJOB 1230 AM, 104.7 FM. And I'll see you this Friday morning at 6 a.m. and, of course, next Wednesday morning at 6 a.m. as well. Take care, folks. Have a great day.